Hello, Wonderkinds. Welcome to this learning platform. Today, I will teach you something very special in which you will be fit and confident to speak English within 15 days. It's a guarantee. But remember, you have to remember that your language lives on the tongue and in the ear. There it was born and it grows. Apart from that, I have to tell that you have to use your time 60% in listening and 40% in speaking. Today I will teach you something on practice. Without practice, there is no strategy or tricks in the world which can enable you to speak English within any days, maybe 30 days, maybe 40 days, maybe 5 years. Nobody can speak English. Before that, I want to tell you that today I will teach you what is total physical response, what is fatigue communication, what is broken record response, what is punctuation effect. So once again you remember what is fatigue communication, what is broken record response, what is punctuation effect, what is total physical response. Total physical response, the term was first used by James Asher. One day his son was sitting on the floor and he came and just with the action told his son, please come. So he stood up and come with him. So he just used the strategy which is most effective in spoken English sector. So that is total physical response or total body conversation. And apart from that, I would tell you what is fatigue communication. Fatigue communication means fatigue is a word which is related to language. Fatigue communication is short responses. Okay, come here, sit down, stand up, go there, bring a glass of water, how are you, what are you doing, who are you, that what are you doing, who are you, this is called your WH movement or WH fronting. So what will happen without practice? Nobody can speak English, as I have told you. So the more you speak, the more you learn. So remember this technique. Suppose in the morning before breakfast, in the afternoon, at night, you practice 3 times every day with your friends. And apart from that, you have to rehearse in front of the mirror. You may prepare some sentences and some dialogues also you practice at home. So what will happen, your practice will develop. Total physical response, I have told you with action, you just try to understand, because you know that human language is context free. Animal language is context based. If you tell a dog a story, there was a king who had three queens, the dog will understand nothing, because the king was not present, the queens were not present. If you tell the same story with a baby, with a child, with a twin, there was a king who had 6 queens. Without the presence of queens and king, the baby or child or twin can understand you what you are telling. So every day, if you tell a story, and after the story is practiced, we will tend to ask that baby to repeat that story. Suppose I told a story, there was a king who had 6 queens. The name of the king was James. After the end of the story, I will ask that child, what is the name of the king? He will simply tell James. How many queens he had? He will reply that 6 queens. Then another question can be repeated, who had 6 queens? James had 6 queens. Did the king have 7 queens? Yes or no? No. Then how many? 6 queens. So what will happen? That is called your fatigue communication, total body, total physical response. Another one is that your punctuation effect. Punctuation effect means you just teach the students how to speak English, and punctuation effect means at the every sentence or after 5 sentences, what will happen? Audience will laugh. Punctuation effect means creating laughter. Another one is broken record response. That means you repeat the same sentence, same terms again and again and again and again, so that these terms will be imprinted in the minds of the learners. So without practice, there is no spoken English. Whosoever he may say that I can teach you English within 15 days, 30 days, it is impossible if you don't have any practice. So all of the terms that may be fatigue communication, that may be punctuation record, that may be broken record response, that may be total physical response, whatever it may be, without practice nothing can be done. So first give attention to listening more and more and more and more and more. Automatically what will happen, that will be set in your mind. You have seen in our rural areas, those who have not have any education, they most of the times find telling that functional, no problem, come here, because these terms are set terms which are practiced, which have been practiced, and it is in their brain. So after this I will teach you what is fatigue communication, what is total physical response, all these things. So you try to listen it mindfully, so that what will happen, I am guaranteeing you that within 15 days you will be able to communicate with others. You will be even a second rate or even maybe a third rate communicator. So communicator is a term which is used for one who communicates with the others. So you just keep them in the minds. After this I will teach you in the class. Now, dear learners, as I have told you, I am going to teach you some terms that are mentioned. That is your fatigue communication, total physical response, broken record response, style shifting. Now let me explain to you. Small talk, similar with chit chat, fatigue communication, fatigue communion. These four terms have similar meanings. These are synonymous. You can call it fatigue communication, fatigue communion, chit chat, small talk. Let us give some examples how far it is applicable and beneficial to you. So you see examples, short expressions you have to use. It is very easy for you to use, so that practice will develop. Hi, hello, okay, okay, OMG, oh my God, how are you? Let me say, sure, I will try, more when we meet, tough luck, Ima, excuse me, thank you, sorry. These terms we generally every time we use. Every day we are telling okay, OMG, God bless you, may God bless you, stay blessed, excuse me, sorry. So you please write down all these terms. After you write, again I will be teaching you other terms. You write them down. Okay, you have finished that fatigue communication. You just write down total physical response. In short, it is called TPR, or it is otherwise known as language body conversation. This terminology was introduced by Dr. William Jesser. One day what happened, as I have already told you, that one day his son was sitting somewhere on the ground, and he told him stand up with action. So the boy stand up, a very good idea came to his mind. So he wanted to teach the community through actions, that is with action. Sit down means you have to do that, sit down, stand up, go there, come here, show me your nose, run quickly. With actions, whatever you may tell, with actions you have to show, you have to shake your body, hands, fingers, heads, so that what will happen, any child of any age can easily understand what you are telling. Without understanding the meaning of stand or sit or go or come, so run quickly, etc., a student can easily understand through actions. So that is why it is called language body conversation. You can use all the parts of your body so that it will be good for the learners to learn. So I think you have to also write all these things. After this I will teach you another term. Okay, the third term comes to my mind, so I'm going to explain to you. That is broken record response. In short, it is called BRR. That means you repeat the same thing again and again. This BRR rests on two attributes. That is, one is assertiveness, means agreement, S-ness. Another is negation, refusal. Somewhere you are telling S means S. You have to again and again repeat the same thing. S, I have done it. S, I can do it. S, I will do it. S, I can help you. If not, negation, refusal, you say, no, I won't. No, I don't. No, I can't. No, I couldn't. Or if yes, yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, I am perfect. Yeah, what I have told. So repeat the same thing again and again to show your assertiveness. Whenever you are speaking something else, you want that you have that assertiveness, so that the hearer, the listener, the audience will feel that you have stick to the principles of assertiveness or to negation or refusal. You just write this line and practice at home. Dear learners, before I teach you other terminologies or expressions, I want to say that there is one device which Noam Chomsky has told that one device, that is LAD, language acquisition device, is in your brain, which helps us to produce speech. That is why I can say that no dog, cat, tiger, etc. have no LAD in their brains, so they cannot produce any speeches. In human brain, in the front part, there is one area that is called Broca's area, which helps you to understand speeches, and Wernicke's area at the back of the eye brain that helps you to produce speech. So remember, we have to strengthen our Broca's area, our Wernicke's area, our LAD that has been in our brain. So now you remember all these things. Then I'm teaching another terminology, that is punctuation effect. When I am writing Rama, comma, one punctuation mark, Hari, and Rama went there, full stop. So in speaking in front of the audience, we have to give punctuation effect, means laughter effect. Suppose the speaker is telling something else to the large gathering, so he told in such a manner, comic manner, funny manner, the audience will laugh. So it is the duty of the speaker to amuse the listener in front. That is called punctuation effect, or PE, or laughter effect, i.e. the ability to create laughter in the minds of the audience. That is called punctuation effect. The second one is the 3 C's of communication. Your first one is confidence. I am confident that I can speak English. I have that confidence. I can do 3 words that can help you win the world. I can do. Positiveness, your optimism, assertiveness, confidence, then clarity of your speech. Whatever you speak in a manner through which the listener would understand you clearly, clarity. Another is that control. Whenever speaking, you just control your intonation, stress, rhythm, punctuation, you watch your syllables. So confidence, clarity, and controlledness. One more thing is that you have to give attention to 60% listening. You should have 60% listening, only 40% speaking. Because I have told you that listening is much more important. If you go from India and stay in London for 1 year, after 1 month or 2 months, you will understand the pronunciation of a Britisher by listening only. After that, your speaking comes. So first listening, then comes speaking. Of all these things, after knowing all these terms, your punctuation effect, total physical response, your broken record response, your style shifting, your adjacency pair, tone taking, tone stealing, chord switching, whatever it may be, you have to give more attention to practice. Practice, more practice, then most practice leads to perfection in the realm of spoken English. So I believe, I am sure that within 15 days I have told that you will be able to speak English in a nice manner, may not be fluent. So if you like it, share it and subscribe. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Here is a hand clasp over the miles.